back's got it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Jayhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Easy. Flip it. High.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he knocks that one right through. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner is brought down to get to start with the next drive. 1st down here for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Gets into space at the 50. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. That's a strong stiff arm. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield, well spotted at the 42. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Rolling, alert, time, go.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And run good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got it.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They can't stop him. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
This time, it's complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way. Touchdown. defense joins the party with a score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Return starts from inside the 5, and the returner is brought down. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he's brought down out at the 46. Navy has lined up quickly here. It's an option look. And the quarterback keeps it here. Pitches to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Well, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They're going to run the option. QB decides to keep it here. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Illegal line in the back. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. They'll try the option play here. Quarterback keeps the football. Pitch to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution of the option. The offense threatening. Close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Navy. And this one is getting ugly. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
That makes the score. Navy 56.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT.
Navy.
It's a possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Pitch play to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Send the back in motion. Here's the option play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Navy is lined up quickly here. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do, but now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The midshipmen come to the line on first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm.
Touchdown, midshipmen. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Navy 63, Kansas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Kansas offense is back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a quick grab.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his target. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. The Jayhawks have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense now operating in empty. Second down, we're going to throw it. The ball is caught. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Jayhawks will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He'll toss it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. First down and 10 now. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that run produces a decent game.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Oh, the ball's knocked loose.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he pulls in the catch. And that will pick up the first down. That's spotted at 38. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Stop the ball to 44. First down. Looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no